What's happening? What's going on? You can see it's a little bit of a cloudy day, hanging out over here by the pier. But you know what? It's not raining, so always looking at the cup being half full and the positive side of things in life, right? Always think positive. Anyway, topic today is my thoughts on AI. Now, I did a brief little video about that, and I'll have it up at the end of this one. You can check it out. It just lightly touches about it. But this one here, I want to really dive deep, and I really want to give you my perspective of what I think about the future of AI and how it's going to affect your future and mine, okay? So you hear a lot of people saying, oh my God, AI's here. Pretty soon we'll have robots taking over. They're going to be taking our jobs. And then we're going to be left with no work. And we're not going to have a way of feeding our families or making ends meet. So people are naturally afraid of the future. And they're afraid of what could possibly be. Because, you hear all these stories on the news or you watch YouTube videos, everybody's idea of how negative AI can be, but nobody really gives a positive. There might be a few out there that give you the positives like Elon Musk, but I'm just a common person just like you, and I want to give you a positive on AI. Because I've been thinking about this. It's no hidden fact that most of us, more than 50% of the human population, or at least in the United States, let's just narrow it down to the United States, that more than 50% of us hate our jobs. We hate it. We are only there for a paycheck. It doesn't enlighten us. It doesn't move us forward. You got crappy hours, crappy pay, you don't get vacation time, and you sure as heck don't have a 401k or a health plan. Or if they do offer it, they want to take more than half of your paycheck, which is already next to nothing to begin with because you're working in these jobs, right? So, what if I told you this? What if the government decided to give everybody in the United States universal income? Maybe you've heard about this. Think about it. Universal income, what is that? Universal income is some money that is guaranteed to you on a monthly basis to live on. So let's say it's $1,000 a month, right? Now, grant you, especially in the United States, unless you can find a really cheap place to live for $1,000 a month, you're doing good on top of everything else. Of course, there's other countries you could probably do better in my opinion, but let's just keep it here in the States. So yeah, it's not really something you can live off of, but it's a beginning. It's a cushion, it's a safety net to allow you time to find something that you want to do with your heart. It'll get you in gear to learn a new skill or trade, and I don't mean necessarily spend thousands of dollars and go back to school at college unless that's what you want to do. But what about, just like I said, picking up a skill or trade that might cost you hundreds of dollars, if not less? There's a lot of free information out there. Or maybe, this is some kind of a chance or opportunity for you to hone a craft that you're already good at. Let's think about it. I mean, if you can, make a sweater and sell it on Etsy, or you're good at making jewelry, or let's say you're a dude and, you're really good at mechanics. Maybe you just want to open your own little out-of-the-garage mechanic shop and just work on your own time and earn that money that way, because that's what you enjoy doing, Well, if you had the universal income as a base, then really all you would need to maybe keep up your current lifestyle is a part-time job to supplement it, right? So you get this part-time job, which could be maybe in the skill or trade that you are already in or interested in, or it could just be a better opportunity of a job while you work on building your skill and trade on the side until eventually you completely transition into it. So that's my thought. Like, why fight AI? Let AI go into robots that will take over the mediocre jobs. Now, if you're working in one of these fields, I'm not belittling you at all, because these are tough jobs. You have to deal with customers on a daily. I'm talking the jobs being a waitress or a waiter or even a cook at a restaurant. You know, the restaurant business is rough. Or even your fast food workers, hot, sticky, sweaty, you know, greasy work, man. And then you got on top of that your retail industry, standing hours upon hours on your feet, running a register and dealing with grouchy customers, taking things back. You know, or even in the grocery store, standing behind the counter, ringing up things on your feet for hours and hours for minimum wage. Do you really like that job? Or is it because you need that job? There's a difference between needing the job and wanting the job. Okay? And I get it. You're like, Tami, well, I got to work in the restaurant. I got to work fast food. I got to go work at Walmart because I need the paycheck. I don't have time to learn a skill or go back to school because I have kids to feed. I totally got you. I'm just saying, keep an open mind about this. You may not have the time right now, but if AI came along and took that job, would you cry about it? Especially if the government gave you that supplemental income, that universal income that you could live off of, right? So I'm just saying, then that would give you the time. Let's say that you had the universal income, you quit your job at Walmart, and now you've got time to look for a job you really want to do, or you got time to gain the skill and trade that you need to get into something you really want to do. Or maybe you just want to travel. You know, screw it. Maybe you don't want to work anymore. You want to take that $1,000 and just hit the road. It can be done, okay? You can be a nomad and just grab your backpack and you've got money. You can just travel the world and you can live in different places where, you know, you can help people out watching their pets, or, you know, watch house sitting, pet sitting for free. You get a free place to live and you just chill out, you know, and maybe you can learn to do things online and become a digital nomad. It's another topic. But think of the freedom you would have if AI did come along and take your crappy job from you. Let the robots have it, man. Let them flip the burgers. Let them stand there and ring up your closed merchandise. Let them deal with the angry customers on the returns. I say let them have it. And let's move into a mindset where we can actually better ourselves and actually get to what we want out of life. So I see it as a glass half full opportunity. I see it as a golden chance to just be able to concentrate on me, concentrate on you, and concentrate on your family. You know, you won't be busting your ass working 1-2 jobs and going to school. You won't have to do that anymore. So I say just ride the wave of technology and let's see where it goes, okay? And let's keep a positive mindset of how it's going to help you in the long run versus not help you. That's what you have to keep your mind on, okay? And how it's also going to help your family, because you're going to be able to spend more time with them as well. Just think, if you didn't have to work 8 to 12 to 16 hours a day, let's say you only had to work 4 hours a day, and you had the rest of the time to be with your kids, if you got kids, or, you know, your significant other, or, you know, start dating again, you know, actually be happy with your life and move on. So That's what I'm saying. I think you should think positive about AI. I don't think you should be afraid of it. I think, in fact, I know that we're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. The world is going to be okay. Just believe it, and you can achieve it. We all can. So tell me what you think. Do you see it the way I see it? I'd like to know. Give me your thoughts on this. Drop me a line below. I hope you found value. I'll have another video up where, like I said, I talk a little bit more about AI. So check it out. That's if you're serious about learning to curb the fear in your life and move forward into new opportunities. It's there. Don't be afraid. It can be done. You can do it. I know you can. I just want you to just be you, and just be happy that AI is coming. Be happy that it's going to take that crappy job you hate anyway, and it's going to be giving you more time for you and your family. And you can actually have the time to pursue the dreams that you've always wanted to fulfill. Okay? All right. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.